Hello everyone, welcome back to Kevalia Coaching Classes, your go-to source for comprehensive UPSC preparation. Today, we are going to understand the basics of the Union Budget, making it easy to understand for everyone, especially UPSC aspirants. Let's get started. Introduction to Budget. Think of the Union Budget as a country's financial plan, similar to how a family plans its monthly budget. Just like a family decides how much to spend on groceries, rent, education, and savings based on their income, the government plans its expenses on various sectors like defense, healthcare, infrastructure, and education based on its revenues. Why budget is needed? A budget is essential because it ensures that the government's resources are allocated efficiently to meet the needs of the country. It helps in planning and controlling expenditures, prioritizing government projects, ensuring economic stability, implementing policies for growth and development. Prepared and presented by. The Union Budget is prepared by the Department of Economic Affairs under the Ministry of Finance. Various departments and ministries provide their inputs to ensure comprehensive planning. The budget is then presented by the Finance Minister in the Lok Sabha, usually on the first day of February each year. Why Budget 2024 presented in July? Typically, the budget is presented in February, but Budget 2024 was presented in July. This delay was due to the general elections held earlier in the year. An interim budget was presented in February to manage the government's finances until the full budget could be introduced. What is interim budget? An interim budget is like a mini-budget that covers government spending for a few months until a new government can present a full budget. It's crucial during election years to ensure that the government's financial activities continue smoothly. What is a vote on account? A vote on account is particularly useful in an election year when the full budget cannot be passed due to the dissolution of the Lok Sabha or impending elections. It ensures that the government has the necessary funds to continue its operations during the interim period. A vote on account is essentially a request by the government to Parliament to approve its estimated expenditure for a short period, typically 2 to 4 months. This covers essential expenditures such as salaries, pensions, and interest payments, allowing the government to function smoothly until the full budget is presented and approved. Constitutional provisions of the budget. The Indian Constitution refers to the budget as the annual financial statement under Article 112. Although the term budget is commonly used, it is not explicitly mentioned in the Constitution. The Constitution outlines the financial procedures and requirements for the presentation and approval of the budget. Stages a budget goes through before it is passed. The budget goes through several stages before it is passed. Preparation by the Ministry of Finance with inputs from various ministries. Presentation by the Finance Minister in the Lok Sabha. General discussion in both houses of Parliament. Scrutiny by departmental committees. Detailed examination of each ministry's budget. Voting on demands for grants in the Lok Sabha. Passing of appropriation bill, authorize the expenditure. Passing of finance bill, outlines the tax proposals. The budget is then sent to the President for approval, making it a law. Components of a budget. The budget comprises two main parts. One, revenue budget, includes revenue receipts, like taxes and non-tax revenues, and revenue expenditure, day-to-day expenses of the government. 2, capital budget, includes capital receipts, loans and investments, and capital expenditure, investment in infrastructure and other long-term assets. Revenue receipts include taxes, income tax, GST, and non-tax revenues, profits from public sector enterprises. Revenue expenditure covers salaries, subsidies, and interest payments. Capital receipts involve borrowing and recovering loans, while capital expenditure is on building infrastructure and assets. To stay updated and dive deeper into the specifics of Budget 2024-25, make sure to hit that subscribe button and click on the bell icon. This way, you won't miss any of our upcoming videos where we will analyze the latest budget, its implications, and much more. If you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover, please leave a comment below. Don't forget to like this video and share it with your fellow aspirants. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.